Okay, welcome everybody to the platform.
Thank you for having us.
All right, thank you. And to the viewers, please, as soon as you hop on, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, like, share the video, and let us know your thoughts in the comment section. And today I call the whole thing the judgment board. Because now it's more or less like this platform has become more of a judgmental platform. So today on the judgment board, let's say we have about 6 judges. We have Madam Manji, Judge Stella, Judge Hamza, Judge Ben, and Judge Kwame. So first of all, I would like to have your thoughts on this issue that just happened with the Fulani girl who was caught with a kidnapped child. So I never knew these guys go like not knowing. It's like not all the kids you see them on the streets of Accra with are their kids. So not knowing some of them goes to the extent of kidnapping other people's kids and use them for the begging. So we're going to watch the video and then give our 2 cents on that.
Okay, cool.
All right. So let me play it again. So apparently it was like the kid wasn't the girl was even too young to have a kid. So the kid was calling out for help that he wants to go home and all that. That's what drew people's attention. That no, it could be that's not, her child. So let's watch it. So this an incident that just happened. I think just 2 days ago or so.
Wow.
So yeah, anybody can start for us, please. So what do you think about the video?
Ladies first.
Okay, Madam Stella.
Yeah. Okay. When sina many phone na idea almost started aya omo kidnapping kolasa. Inti wea akola we ni ate. Ana ohu nyansa se obetietie mu aka chen so nja no. Inti idea omo asha ase a omo ye. Inti ko se Ghana government no. Maneni ko nkola na omo wo kwan hu no. Ene ni omo tena kwan no. Omo stop it because omo afa sa kwan so. Ena no so mudi kidnapping kwala di ye nneɛma bɔne na kromo afɔ ne nim nti Ghana government no yɛ panicho yɛ sɛ no na ɔnhwɛ no nyɛ saa nneɛma no because nkɔfo dodoɔ na invite ɔmo so ɔmo ba kuro no mu no ɛnyɛ kuro no mu ɔmo mbɛtena kuro mu ɔmo bɛdi bɔne ɔmo nyinaa yɛ vampire ɛne witches ɛna ɔmo ba kuro no mu yɛsrɛ no yɛsrɛ ne paa because wei nea ɛkɔ so wɔ Nigeria no ɛno na ɔmo ahyɛ aseɛ kakra na ayɛ ade kɛseɛ esun Ghana ti so na nye Ghana for no mo yes ade no nti Ghana government no se ne ni be ko hu ma wa hwe nkofo na mo gu kwan nya se o mo nko afo nyina na security nye tight because na Ghana no ko no enye kra enye ehu Simi so nya meka kakra no.
All right. Madam Angie.
Yeah, right. Mm.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, the meka so meka ne say akwalaa yi a wɔyɛ sɛ wɔn sɛ ahafɛ no wɔ Ghana hɔ a ma hyehye a nkwalaa ne mmoa nyinaa hu wɔn a no ɛmu sɛ wɔn dwane wɔn koraa yɛm hyehye wɔn. Nti me hu the reason why a mpanyinfoɔ no deɛ wɔn hu deɛ ɛkɔ so no. I mean, this is so bad. On sɛ akwalaa no sɛ nka wɔnim biribi about it krampa nka bi ɔbɛfa sɛ bi a ɔde no ɛfa baabi akɔtɔ biribi ama na anaasɛ biribi sa ba sɛ akwalaa no nyinaa on sɛ wei wɔyɛ baby koraa o ba sɛ a wɔn nyinaa ahu nea ɛkɔ so no sɛ wɔn nti ɛmɛ nwanwa sɛ yɛn mpanyinfoɔ no deɛ wɔn ntumi hu yɛ sɛ akwalaa ketewa wei yɛsɔɔ ne nsa koraa ne yɛm ahye no hu sɛ no sɛ me di n'akyi a baabi a ɔde me bɛkɔ no anhwɛ a wɔn bɛkɔ akɔkume wɔnim akwalaa no nim sɛ wɔn
But meanwhile,
nti I
your
wonder
ministry for
how
that.
yeah I wonder how a mpanyinfoɔ no ehu yɛ nti me deɛ meka nyinaa right now ne sɛ sisi ano no time to waste obi a Ghanafoɔ bi a wɔn ba platform ne so biara no mɔmma yɛn try as much as possible sɛ yɛbɛyɛ a big demonstration yɛhia about 2, 3, 4, 5,000 people sɛ mahama dɔɔ ano ɛne parliament hɔ ɛne Jubilee house sɛ deɛ na 1 week na yɛgyina hɔ sɛ wɔn ntumi mpam saa nkɔfoɔ wɔ mfiri kurom hɔ sisi ano ɛnyɛ Nigeriafoɔ nko ara na ɛyɛ o wɔn gugu kwan na ho ne adeɛ no nyinaa wɔn nyinaa ka ho nti we need demonstration, big demonstration sɛ wɔn na yɛnhu nea yɛyɛ because coming to the platform and talk every day without taking any action no that is the reason why almost anya chance ɛwɔ kuro ni mu ɛyɛ nea ɔmo ɛyɛ because akwalaa no sɛ wɔsɔɔ ne nsa na yɛm hyehyɛ no wɔn ho ɔde ne kɔ okoku no akwalaa ketewa yɛ dɛ na ohun yɛ wɔn nyinaa hu nea ɛkɔ so wɔ kuro mu wɔ sɛ wɔn nti moma yɛnyɛ yɛ adwene sɛ yɛbɛyɛ demonstration big one ɛno na me de say am here because yakasa akyɛ deɛ ɛkɔ so a na ɛkɔ so this is so bad.
Yeah, Mr. Ben.
Hi.
Yeah.
It's quite disturbing, especially for a child like that. I think the child was traumatized. But that said, I don't know the numbers. It's always good to have some information around number of kids that have suffered incidents, and if we could know where these incidents are taking place, that could give us some information on potential causes and how we can solve a problem like that. But that aside, looking at the broader picture, it looks as if they didn't say that the person who was trying to take the child, they didn't say where she's coming from, whether she's Ghanaian or she's from somewhere else. That wasn't clear, so it's very hard to say. But if it's someone coming from outside Ghana, we already know, and it's something we've been talking about, that it appears that Ghana is becoming a destination for all kinds of social, economic, and God knows what's next problems. And sadly, we need to deal with it, and we can't emphasize enough that our borders really needs to be looked into. The United Nations have already warned the country about this, and we're also saying it. And I agree, if our voices are not heard, we need to start doing something that will call the attention of the media to enable the voice of the people to be heard. So I think that's my take on this one. Thanks,
All right.
Raj.
Thank you. Mr. Kwame.
Hello, Rush.
Yes.
I 100% agree with everything that the previous contributors have already made. I think we need, as I address your porous borders. No, our borders are too porous. Anybody can just troop in. The immigration officers, you just have to squeeze something into their hands, they'll let you in. You know, we need to address that. It's very, 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 very serious and important. You know, it's a national security threat that we don't have secure borders. Anybody can just troop in. I mean, it's not good. And I think we need to put another system in place whereby uh, every illegal or every migrant, you have to have an ID, or even every citizen, so that immediately you are asked, we can tell who you are. You know, for who knows where this Fulani woman is from? I mean, Ofrihe, how can we tell? When did she enter the country?
And these people, I'm not sure they even have a passport. Not even an
Exactly,
ID. Yeah.
exactly. You can't tell whether they are from Niger, Burkina Faso, Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, we have to have some system in place to look into all that, you know. And then another thing we need to do is to get rid of all the beggars and everything on the streets. It's a
Exactly.
disgrace to us Ghanaians. You know, all the foreigners come and all they say is that, oh, why are there so many beggars on the streets and stuff like
Yeah.
that? It's not
You
good.
know, you know, you know, one time I heard one of the African Americans, the YouTubers,
Yeah,
stating that one thing he doesn't like about Ghana is that most Ghanaian women, instead of working, prefers to go on the street to beg with their kids.
just look at that.
Imagine.
Look
Yeah.
at that.
No,
You know,
because you can't blame her because she doesn't know these people are foreigners.
foreigners.
Yeah.
Exactly. Easy. So we need to set up. I agree with my other sister. I've forgotten her name, who said that we have to start demonstrating.
Madam
If we
Angela.
don't start, okay, Sister Angela, if we don't start doing this, making noise, these politicians would not sit up. They won't do anything. You know, we need to start making noise. We need to start being in their faces for them to start doing something. Okay, thank you, Mr. Rash.
All right. Yeah, Hamza.
Mr. Rush, I'm fast to
Hamza.
that one. I've been fast. That's one very quiet. I'm in the fasting mode right now, so that's why I've been talking.
Oh,
With
okay.
regards to Nigeria and Niger, they have been using Ghana as a place of depositing their population. You understand? And the government has been done anything about it. You see,
Mhm.
and it is tarnishing the image of Ghana. You understand?
Exactly.
So it's better for the government to measure up. You can't do this in Cote d'Ivoire or Benin or Togo. No, you understand. If you are projecting Ghana to a level of tourism, investors, investment, so on and so forth, and you allow people just to cross in, you see, calling up the place, begging here and there. No, you
Exactly.
understand. It doesn't suit Ghana in this kind of situation like this. You understand. Nigeria and Niger, they have been using Ghana a long time, depositing their population because you understand. And there's going to be a pressure on the system in Ghanaians on education and the healthcare. You see,
Exactly.
so it's better for the government to be fact. No country on this earth doesn't even concern about its borders and security.
Exactly.
You understand? But it seems that our leaders know because they are we are funding them about security. They don't care about what's going on outside.
Hmm.
You understand? But other Ghanaians, we have been faced the threat. You understand? So I think sometimes you have to put measures in place and then put pressure on the government. You understand? It should be a concept for every Ghanaian. You understand?
Exactly.
It doesn't go that
Yeah.
way. Niger and Nigeria, they are both populous people, and they are not even going to like say we are going to millions of population like maybe birth control. No, you understand? So it's better for the government to even through this channel to put pressure on the government and then they do something about it. It doesn't fit Ghana at all. If you want to project Ghana as a gateway to some region and tourism here and there, it doesn't fit Ghana at all. So it's better for the government to pick up security and then do something about it. Yeah. So that's
All
my
right.
take. Yeah.
Okay. So the next video has to do with this. A Nigerian who found his way into Ghana, and to him, he has sworn never to return back to Nigeria. I don't know. I don't know your take on that, but let's watch the video then.
I dey Nigeria, na me dey convince people say I get money. Nobody don't ever believe say I truly get money for real life. See my chic. I be like who dey suffer for not the money when I get because of the country I find myself. No nutrients in that country. No supplements. I'm not in Ghana. You know understand? Congratulations to me. When I celebrate me, see my passport for you. Not really easy. A country met for Yahoo boys and who come girls. I'm a nobody in Ghana, yes. That to be a somebody in Nigeria, then when you are somebody in Nigeria, in the world you are nobody. Nigeria deserve everything when they pass through now. People go show na paper, don't worry. Even when I finish for Nigeria again, they may not punish me from that country. When I come to that country again.
And let's watch for the last time.
I get Nigeria, na me dey convince people say I get money. Nobody don't ever believe say I truly get money for real life. See my chic. I be like who dey suffer for not the money when I get because of the country I find myself. No nutrients in that country. No supplements. I'm not in Ghana. You know understand? Congratulations to me. When I celebrate me, see my passport for you. Not really easy. A country met for Yahoo boys and who come girls. I'm a nobody in Ghana, yes. That to be a somebody in Nigeria, then when you are somebody in Nigeria, in the world you are nobody. Nigeria deserve everything when they pass through now. People go show na paper, don't worry. Even when I finish for Nigeria again, they may not punish me from that country. When I come to that country again.
Yeah, Manamanji.
Right.
Yeah, what do you
Na
think about?
ọnkọ Nigeria biem no na hwan aka kyerɛ ne sɛ ohia no wɔ Ghana hɔ wei wohwɛ no kora ɔnyɛ nipa papa wohwɛ no kora ɔnyɛ nipa papa ɛkwan bɛn na ɔfaa so a ɔbaa Ghana hɔ adwuma bɛn na ɔde baa Ghana hɔ sɛ wɔho ɛnti no aha ɛnti no sɛnea yɛka na yɛbɔ da no yɛhia sɛ yɛbɔ da no ɔmo because right now crampo no I think say to me bus nam omo ho ne ba ye ho. Bus from Nigeria to Ghana and I don't know maybe me e chrono no say ye hu ne ye ka bi mo because ya ka ya bre say wo. Enti no me de me feel say ye ne ye especially Ghanaians na join platform you know. And I be create awareness obi aba subscribe na nkofo bebre ati yenka so that when we start for demonstration we will get a lot of people to join us. We need to do something immediately. We have to, like I said, no time to waste. Since last year monohwa and I will call Mr. Manager who I just say nkofo eba ho no they are ready and I change a year your friend is a government and I say I change government no but near obi a kasa keke nti no we are walking na passport ben na kita no
That only send me screenshot ye zoom in me person me who say Ghana passport and Nigeria passport but I couldn't get it clearly.
It is Ghana passport.
Sir,
It's Ghana passport.
ECOWAS no. Yen na passport and say green meboa instead of black no.
Yes.
She o ma green no. Not just say passport there will be a back room most you see then onya a passport.
Yeah.
Aha.
Mhm.
And as you see so no your passport no I will use this word. Are you useless? Excuse my language. Your passport now you're useless. Enti no omotimi nya no at any time no more the kono mo de akodi bone na like tarnish the name of Ghana. Enti no right now no ne was ya ne say yen as a citizens no leaders no they are not helping us, and I always say we don't have leaders in our country. And yes, why citizen no say yan sorry dear any crony say yan be because no omo care. They don't care about what is going on. Mom will say Nigerians kunkum ko former president bi abegina bontia be press conference da. Even see that.
So,
Right now crowd there just as a Nigerians no woman ya upper hand be se mahama ye omo busuani de I don't know. It's young citizens no mama yen sorry. Yeah, mama and after we no na see a meeting kakra bi wo your friend is say behind the scenes na yahwe how I be omo mo Ghana no e was say baby a wo bia no to ye the create awareness unya nkofo bebre because protest no we need about yenya 5,000 people crank kepe. So one na yentimi enye dede nye bibi kakra wo krom ho no because the krom na ya do bisa ese panimu bi enim ana obi ewura mu na obedi nsamfo wo krom ho no nti Ghana wo magicha Ghana wo ma yo Ghana pasa ena
Okay.
enema like ho hia eno na mpanimfo no omo den ena president nso ani abre enam epe borderless wakọ nkọfọ hom so omo ntimi nye still wo ha wo madwen se won we say wo benya time na watena wo kromo na wankasa wasiesie wo kromo no afi na wonam na wo pe borderless wo pe nkọfọ so madwen ne ECOWAS na ye papa nkomu yi omo ho fi enti me de me no sisi ano ya na I don't know what you say. The me meka ne say me de protest no eno na mama yen sorry na yen hwe kwan ya be fa so a ye betimi a protest na ya ji kuro na si ho. Yeah. Because akwa
Okay.
ehwe na onye papa we wo si kuro mo kra obedi bone. E de adwuma na ode ba kuro mo ho. Ehe fa na okotena. So what I say?
But Obinsobeka say you can't judge a book by its cover.
Oh, please.
they are all the same.
Nigerian is Nigerian. Ade woman call for nemeka.
Mm.
All right. Yeah, Madam Stella.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, now only say Ghanaians being so this video. You know how happy they feel. Then they go like, oh, Ghana is for all of us. You can come and stay and all that. What do you think?
Yeah, because some of Ghanaians who see that kind of people, they don't know what exactly is going on in Nigeria. And they are not watching. Even when you put some video on your page, people are not watching, people are not coming. So they don't know what exactly is going on in Nigeria. So when they see any foreigner that's having Ghana passport, they are happy. Oh, these foreigners having Ghana passport, these foreigners are having Ghana passport. So they are just happy. But nim adwinfo a omo de aba Ghana, especially Ghana, sorry, Nigerians for because guy wey okita passport wey mengye ndi sɛ ɔbaeɛ no na akyɛ ɔnkyɛeɛ kwan bɛn so na ɔfa de nya adwuma bɛn na ɔyɛ yahoo yahoo ana ɔno so yɛ criminal ɔkunkunkunkun nkurɔfo wɔ ɔkwan bɛn mu ɔmo nya baeɛ na yɛde passport ahyɛ ɔmo sɛ wohu adwuma ko a ɔmoyɛ na yɛ bi mu a yɛtu kwan wotumi ntu kwan na wokɔ aborɔkyɛ nhyia na woanya passport wonya ne saa na menti ase sɛ Ghana government no ɔse obia mmra country no obi ba nnɛ na yɛama ne passport ɔnyɛ kɔ immigration hɔ no na ɔde saa kɛse bi kɔ na kyerɛ sɛ wakɔma bribe na yɛama ne passport na ɔde di bɔne wɔ kuro no ɛnyɛ ɛsɛe kuro no nti ya sɛ na agye kae no kɔɔ sɛ yɛnyɛ big demonstration na yɛma ɔmo nyinaa ɛmfiri kuro no mu obia mfiri kuro no mu sɛ ɛbɛka ne ɔmo yɛ business kakra nkra na ebia big business for no deɛ ɔmo deɛ like yeah they will stay by others na ɔmo ti kuro no wohu ne ɔmo yɛ YouTubers Nigeria YouTuber and all the rest ɔmo nyinaa ɔmo nkɔ because omo ha Ghana. Omo di war ba Ghana. The war ba Ghana. Nti me so
All
nyama
right.
kan no. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Mr. Ben. Mr.
Uh,
Ben.
yes.
So,
I
like,
think that
shouldn't we rather feel happy people are happy to relocate to our country and, like, all of a sudden decide they are never returning back to their country?
um, it's it's a very difficult question to answer because people do relocate and people also uh, decide to take a decision whether to be part of the country they've relocated to, or to make that place a temporary abode with a view to return to their countries when the time is due. Um, but the case of Ghana in these particular uh, circumstances are a bit different. The reason is because currently the population of Ghana is um, is high, and it's not high because Ghanaians, the number of Ghanaians are going, the population of the natives is going up, but it's going up because we have um, foreigners moving in, and that is resulting in the rapid rise in the numbers. Now, this will have a huge implication on infrastructure, on pretty much everything. Infrastructure is one, and also when it comes to services, public services, we've got things like the police service. The police service will have a high number of people to a police officer ratio, will be unmanageable. We also have like healthcare, for example, the number of nurse to patient will also go up, and that will reduce the quality of healthcare. We have things like those who are not coming in with any particular profession, who wants to come and hustle. We have them now tripping into our local markets and competing and pushing our mothers out of the trading areas. And Ghana is not any different from the likes of Nigeria, in the sense that Ghana is richer or has better infrastructure and all that. No, I don't know why they're moving in. There must be something chasing them, and that's what we need to find out. And if we can, we need to also put things in place to ensure that it doesn't happen. Because at the moment, when you allow people who don't have the right, who cannot add value to the to nation building, basically you are inviting problems, because they will come and they will start going into areas where they're not supposed to go, and when they have no other option, they resort to crime because they need to survive. They need to eat. They need to have a place to sleep. And all these things cost money. They didn't bring money in, they came to get the money. So that will have a huge impact on them, on the nation, in terms of quality of life. And those people might even end up, doing things that will um, make them become victims of Django Jack's justice, which is also not a good thing. Um, and I think we should. It all comes to our borders and systems that we need to have in place to ensure that we are monitoring the number of people coming in, and we know who they are and what they do, and if they are not of any value to us, we need to be able to, deport them and then send them back to wherever they come from. And to do this, I think we need our neighbors as well to be involved, like Togo, Burkina Faso, and Ivory Coast, because if they cannot stop them from coming in, they will get here and we have to deport them. They go back and they will use that same route to coming again. So if we can have some negotiation or arrangement with these countries, it will help us to achieve what we've been asking for. And I think that's what I have.
Okay. All right. So, Mr. Kwame.
Yes, Mr. Rod.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The previous gentleman has just, used most of my points I was going to make, but then I'm just going to add a few. I mean, how can you blame that gentleman? I mean, I'll do the same. If everybody is saying, "Oh, 10 Ghana cedis is what 1,000 naira," why would I come to Ghana? you know and this is what I've always been saying. This is where the threat is. We the Ghanaians need to make it uncomfortable for them to when they come. We shouldn't rent to them. We should not rent our shops to them. We should make it uncomfortable for them to stay so that they'll have to go back. And then another thing, I don't know if Mr. Rush, if we can collaborate with Guta, the leadership of Guta. We
Okay.
need to bring them on board. We need to get them involved because they've already got the foundation of the membership numbers. You understand? So in case
Yes.
we decide to make
Hello, are you there? Hello, Mr. Kwame. Okay. Hamza. Hello, Hamza. It seems Hamza is also busy. Hello, Hamza.
Just a minute, sir.
Okay.
I'll join you soon. Next time.
Hello. Can you guys hear me though?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. It seems Hamza is not ready. I think we should move to the main topic of the day. Yeah. So this has to do with the foreign militant groups taking over Ghana's mining sector. That the expose Sadiq Adams did recently. So I would like us to watch the video and let's see what we have to say about this.
Kakra koye special assignment bi. Na metimi aka say Ghana is sitting on a time bomb. Ghana yete atuduro bi so a enche beto. Na ekuo bi peja wo Nigeria na ye no Movement for the Emancipation of the Niger Delta. Pacho mo amu read more no. Mo te Nigeria story no. Movement for the Emancipation of the Niger Delta. Ni eternity as a mend. Nenu ye kuo mu community se tu fango ho no. Omo nso konya atuo ene asekan e de bom ho ban. Nti omo ne omo tu fango no class ya nipa 2030 no omo afi no omo nya militant fronts because it is a matter of money omo hu say ya do ache ye nya sika ena nkrofo ya bebi ani hu say fango ni sika wom ene yeso ya na ya asase nti agefa bi e de ye nti enso ya to atuo a nipa na omo so anya sika okrom ha omo akotena abrochire no ana omo take krokasiem no omo to atuo breye se ye moye so concession ho ban ye tu ane ye de omo share amomo na afi ne aban na ekon ye asase ye mamo nton ma abrofo ene kofa movement for the emancipation of Niger Delta meant awuwo kensarori wa ne sankrofo a omo pagya o Nigeria no ebi na esi wo Ghana stories ameti ni weekend ni kire se akon a ye frɛ ne galamsey no atra say ye two mining metimi ate ho akire mo say currently there are Cameroonian militants our Ghanaian forests. There are Ivorian militants. Omo ko galamsey site no. Ombeba bedi ho adanse akire o mese makohu bi. Omo wa galamsey ye site forest no a lot of them omo nya Ghanaians. Menka so omo tu no. Omo kuta atuo e guide ho no omo nya Ghanaians. Especially Western region. Na no mutu kuro bi o efre ho Bengagu ewo efre kuro Cote d'Ivoire ye efre ho Bengagu na mutu mine ni bi ho galamsey Cote d'Ivoire fo no ashutu akele omo pese mutu ase enti omakubi na sa Bengagu no omo ti militant group omo hu omo na bo concession ne ho ban de ma illegal miners no ena okon ti si ho na oni sa Ivory Coast mo de soja asem no mo fa ni agro ena omo shutu bi aku omo ko online and the story is there. Omoni omo class here, bloody. They killed 9. The last time they killed 9 in November 2024. They killed Bengagu for 9. And almost kun soja for 4. Ntinipa over 13 the omo kwa 22 injured. The story is live. Cote d'Ivoire, November. Omoni illegal miners no aye tututuo. Na se Bengagu militant no they are in Ghana. Illegal miners no ako high militant. Edi bi free Burkina Faso edi bi free efra say Cote d'Ivoire border ne so no into western region kakra koye special assignment bi na metimi aka say Ghana is sitting on a time bomb. Ghana yete atuduro bi so a enche beto na ekuo bi pagya wo Nigeria na efra no movement for the emancipation of the Niger Delta pacho mo amu read more no Moti Nigeria story no. Movement for the emancipation of the Niger Delta. Ni eternity as a mend. Nenu ya kuaku omuwo community se tu fango hono. Omonsu konya atuo eni asekan e de bom ho ban. Nti omone omo tu fango ne class ya nipa 2030 no omo. Afi no omonya militant fronts because it is a matter of money. Omo hu say ya do ache ye nya sika. Ena nkrofo ya bebi ani hu se fango ni sika wom ene yeso ya na asase nti agefa bi e de ye nti enso ya to atuo a nipa na omuso anya sika okrom ha omo akotena abrochire no ana omo te krokasiem no omo to atuo breye se ye moye so concession ho ban ye tu ane ye de omo share amomo na afi ne aban na ekon ye asase ye mamo nton ma abrofo ene kofa movement for the emancipation of Niger Delta meant awuwo kensarori wa ne sankrofo a omo pagya o Nigeria no ebi na esi wo Ghana stories ameti ni weekend ni kire se akon a ye frɛ ne galamsey no atra say ye two mining metimi ate ho akire mo say currently there are Cameroonian militants our Ghanaian forests. There are Ivorian militants omo ko galamsey site no ombeba bedi ho adanse akire o mese makohu bi omo wa galamsey ye site forest no a lot of them omo nya Ghanaians menka so omo tu no omo kuta atuo e guide ho no omo nya Ghanaians especially western region na no mutu kuro bi o efre ho Bengagu ewo efre kuro Cote d'Ivoire ye efre ho Bengagu na mutu mine ni bi ho galamsey Cote d'Ivoire fo no ashutu akele omo pese omutu ase enti omakubi na sa Bengagu no omo ti militant group omo omo na bo concession ne ho ban de ma illegal miners no ena okon ti si ho na oni sa Ivory Coast mo de soja asem no mo fa ni agro ena omo shutu bi aku omo ko online and the story is there omo ni omo class here bloody. They killed 9. The last time they killed 9 in November 2024. They killed Bengagu for 9. And almost kun soldier for 4. Ntinipa over 13 22 injured. The story is live. Cote d'Ivoire, November. Omone illegal miners no aye tututuo. Na se say Bengagu militant no they are in Ghana. Illegal miners no ako high militant. Edi be free Burkina Faso. Edi be free Efra say Cote d'Ivoire border ne so no. Into Western region illegal mining na ekoso yentumi to Tano Anua forest. Emo kwakodu Tamno Nimiri forest omo ho no. Eye militant omo free Cote d'Ivoire na aba. Na sa militant ye omo a ye recruit omo into terrorism. Omo nte okasa. They just shoot to kill. Na ya prepare pickups e dia mo a. Pickups no. So omo shoot no omo kill na ye kasa reinforcement. They know the reinforcement because omo nim soldier for no mo region ho nyina. Enti se ekoba ne se de adu na ehu ye from omo free nkran a. No omo de pick up na adwane Cote d'Ivoire. They will cross the border to Cote d'Ivoire. And it is say no, enya nipa omo ya Ghanaians and ebo Ghana mining for no by. Majority of them are militant from other countries. Now the ACA no, Ghana be regret it. Entina me started in Nigeria, meant movement for the emancipation of Niger Delta. As a ye boy a forest in by. Na de kronuaba say a man for HSA say ye two galamse no Ghana ha. Near say Operation Hot Galamsea. Baby a Ghana do ne say we have recruited Togolese, Burkinabe, any Ivorian militant into Ghanaian forests. Now, at the terrorism, Ebeba Ghana, I will not predict doom, but utie story from Cote d'Ivoire now. Almost stop it way because omunim say ne kofa terrorism ba Burkina Faso. I can also confirm to you say Mali illegal gold mining protection militant no. And no ne kofa cool ba Mali, northern part of Mali no.
Hello, can you hear me, please?
Yeah.
Seems I'm having network issues, like serious network issues.
All right.
So I guess we saw the video, right?
Yep.
Indeed.
Okay. Mr. Ben, can you please start for us? Like, what do you think about the current state of the country when, with regards to what's going on here?
This again, for me, it's facts and figures. These information that were given out by Sadiq Adams did not give data information, but at least there was some photographic evidence to show that indeed there are some people hired to guard mining sites, and those doing the guarding are not from Ghana. They are from other parts of Africa. Now, what makes it very, very critical is the fact that outside Ghana, in places like Burkina Faso and Ivory Coast and Niger, Nigeria, and all the other places, they have experienced some form of militant activities, and these activities often requires a lot of funding, which sometimes come from individuals who, by virtue of those activities of the militants, it enables them to have some income or some money, so they will push for activities of these militants to go on. But for the ordinary people, it's a big problem because when these people are in an area, what happens is they basically put a stop to livelihood. Like the situation of Ghana, we have people using these forest areas for farming, and where these mining activities are taking place are sometimes even very close to villages and homes. So if we have militants who are guarding these sites, basically they are very close to homes, and it wouldn't take so much to for an accident to happen. For example, if somebody happens to be in the area of a mining site, the person is not going to do anything. The person is not linked to any security services. They are just having their normal life, maybe going into the forest to look for snails or to look for something called ahabaire. I don't know, those of you in Accra, you might know and have heard of it, but it's a wild yam. And they happen to be in these forests, and these people, because they don't know them, they might see them as, as a threat, and they might fire them. And this will cause panic and fear. So people would no longer be able to feel safe going out anymore. And the impact is going to be devastating for the ordinary person. That said, the revenue that these mining sites are generating, where is it going? Are they going to use it to fund acquisition of arms and weapons um, to support these activities of the militants? The answer is yes. That's what they want. So if they found a loophole in Ghana, they are all going to come in, because that's where they're going to get gold, and they will use that to get money, and that money will be used to, sorry about this, to get funding to buy these military equipment uh, to do what they are doing in their various countries. So it's going to destabilize the entire region. So I think the government needs to stop all mining activities. There is no need to say that, okay, we're going to give permission to local small scale mining for them to do. There should be a complete ban on mining activities for now, because when there is no mining, anyone found in could be assumed as working for these militants. I actually don't know why we've waited for so long for this to happen, but there should be an emergency, a state of emergency. All mining activities should be stopped, because the money that is coming out of these mining activities, nobody can trace where it goes. And as far as we can trace it, we can assume that it's actually used to support these activities of militants. So I think the best thing for the government of Ghana to do now is to stop all mining activities, apart from those large companies that are licensed to mine for gold. And when that stops, obviously, there wouldn't be any thing to attract these militants to come in. They will all leave and go and find their funding somewhere else. That's my take on this one.
Okay. Well, Madam Angie,
Yeah, right. Yeah.
but do you think it's going to be possible for the government to put a ban on all mining activities, since some of the even our chiefs are involved in that?
Yeah, it is possible because he's the president of Ghana. So everything going on in our country, it is possible for them to, put a stop to them. But the problem is they are part of what is going on. Omo yeah, and omo sikana yemo omo bi. That what you say. Omo kaho, because there's no way someone can come into my country and the person is doing something that the president or the leaders of the country will say they have no knowledge about what is going on. They know, because because they don't care about the country. So and we are coming now. It's about the borders now, or maybe be at home. Senka omoni ye neighboring countries no eya baako no omo hwe ye borders na be den na sankofo we ombetimi abem How are they going to manage to get into the country? Nti omo ni omo ye baako. Nti no so omo so omo ni omo nye baako dia. It is so easy for them to stop them. So what I say? Aha.
Yeah.
But because omo ni omo na ye baako nti no. Sa beye pa ye be any agi se bia ye nya this way nanti na was say NDC MPP parties no. Yepe a individual candidate no be pamo sanko for me we na fi ho, we don't need them anymore. So what you say? They are
Yeah.
wasting our time, they are wasting our resources, and right now no mo pese omo build a hospital for empanyimfo no. So what you say? Because right now no omo
Yeah,
who
like
say
for themselves.
aye for themselves, because why omo who says you see are the prestigious countries now. They don't want them to come there until normal finding ways and means to build their own hospital. Normal and machines, papa ni ndru papa nko. Na omone de oma yadan, omo yare ana yetimi ahwe omo na your friend say ordinary Ghanaians ne de ye de ye nenam ho saa wo na wura ho na Nyankopon ye wadom na wo survive na wa pie nso na wawu. So what I say? Aha. Enti I was here who say sankofo we omo ni adwen pa bia amfa mayen. It's a menwanwa say Ghana youth and as citizens of Ghana no yan so ya lenient na yetna ho. Na yan yusu ya adwen kakra na yan sori enye dede wo kro ni mu ni aka nche omo say enough is enough. Di omo ya kodu no eye omo nko na yan hu ni ebeye. So what you say? Because ankofo we no omo they have nothing to offer. So what you say? Omo ni
Yeah.
bibia amaye, omo ni bibia amaye. She ekra yetna mu. Nkofo pri omu kro mu betu ya gold e de call for free she ekwan ya nam mu. So the basic necessities for human survival no kra no are not there. Ye ni bi ukwa Ghana common restroom, public toilet e bi ni hon nkofo junso abonten, but we say Ghana ya den develop in what ways and Ghana develop. So it's even there. I mean, for now to talk no. Say ya bani ya bekasa. Mama na ya di ya brand saying. Adwini bi ba ekwan ya be faswa. Yan so as a citizens no. Because yan tnasi my nananum resources no. Enko bi nko aho ne omomanom. No. So what I say? Na ordinary Ghanaians are omo wo ho adwuma kra omo nya bi nye factories kra ni ho enso mate se mahama pese wa yeden wosan echichira another state for what ni aka no kra wa ye ni ye adenti na sika na omo de kwa akoye another hospital no omo fa nko konfa no 37 na omo fix ni ye na em benefit obi a wo ye citizen na wo kronim. So what you say? Enti
Yeah.
galamsey or say whatever no mining whatever no omo ya aware omo ka ho e na ekoso. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Madam Stella. Madam Stella. Hello? Yeah, Hamza.
Hey, another line na nyana.
Hello, Hamza. All right. It seems some more network issues.
Answer the nebra ben pen na ede no. Na bra kwa ben so e.
I'm saying the network in particle.
Okay.
Oh, but what Auntie Angie was saying is 100% right. But it all comes to leadership. I think we have these two parties, NPP and DC. They've been there for years. They've not offered the country anything to write home about. Leadership in general, I think, has failed Ghana big time because Ghana used to have selfless leaders. Now we have selfish leaders. Morality is disappearing from society. So it's the same. The people on the ordinary people are the same people that goes into government, and because there is no moral uprightness, they just go there and do whatever they feel uh, should be done, so that they will live. Um, I don't know, a glamorous life, and the
Yeah,
rest
to
of the
enrich themselves.
yeah, and the rest of the people suffers. If we leadership, I think is about servitude. It's service to the people. It's not about you. So if they can think about the people, about what Ghana stands to gain in all the contracts and agreements they go into with all these foreign organizations, then everybody wins. It's not going to be just politicians winning. Ghana wins, and that should be the focus, not individuals. It's really sad that 68 years and we're nowhere. It's very sad.
Wow. Mr. Kwame.
Yes, Mr. Rush.
Yes, boss. I
Uh-huh.
seem so way no call off.
Pardon?
Yeah, it seems you went out and then
Yes. Oh, okay. I mean,
yeah.
I echo every sentiment that Mr. Ben has just made. I mean, we our leaders have failed us drastically. You know, I mean, how in the world can you go to someone's country and go and Jesus Christ, can a Ghanaian go and do this in any of them countries? We wouldn't even dare think about it. You know, I mean, this is like I said earlier on, a huge national security threat. We need enough of the talking. We need to start finding ways and means of putting our talk into action. Like Sister Angela said, we need to start demonstrating because it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. These guys are going to get emboldened because who doesn't like cheap money? You're just mining free gold, you know, killing for free, and then you have freedom of escape. You know, it's going to get worse. We need to do something. We need to do something. And the only way is to start the demonstration. We need to involve Guta. Guta has a very good base for us to work with. You know, we need to involve the leadership of Guta. We need to make it an economic, both an economic and then a national security threat issue. You know, all these influx of these foreigners, they are putting pressure on our infrastructure. They are putting pressure on our hospitals, pressure on our markets. You know, it's going to become chaotic sooner or later. You know, our young guys can rent because there's competition. You know, people like to rent to the foreigners because they get more rather than to the Ghanaian. You understand? So all these
Yeah.
problems are going to culminate and then explode sooner or later. And innocent Ghanaians will get the blowback. You know, we need to start creating awareness of the severity of the issue. We can't just be talking. We need to put words into action. I mean, I don't know how. Mr. Ben seems to be a very insightful man. Maybe he can give us some tangible ideas of how to put this, you know, our thoughts into practice. Let's put it into effect. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Wow. I think Hamza, are you back on? Oh, Madam Stella, are you back on? It seems they are still not back. Well, I think Madam Angela, if you can give your final words so we end the show for the day.
Yeah. The person men can say. Some Sisi akra no, I mean, ubakra unhuni I won't come because you can't be right? So since our leaders are evil and destructive people, no, it is about time for every citizen of Ghana to get up. We need to do something. But the be buy a share was saying anyway, I was here by way, but I say like yeah, stagnant. And I not baby I na and they be I ban I bekasa. And no Sisiano, I was say on my Ghana for ni be Embra platform next to be brave. If I was saying contribute to be data free, ma obia antimin brasso. So that you benya a lot of people now starting for your demonstration. That is what we need. So because uncle for way dear. On says no, they think by themselves. They don't have time for a citizens and no say oma base omo ba be ye kroni ye ma ordinary Ghanaian bi anso aye den ehun ato no. On says omo pre kwan on be fa so a omo be nya omo hospital papa bi a omo de omo yare a na ye de omo kɔ. Let's talk about people now. Your friend is the rural areas, you know. There was a time now I was watching YouTube, and then I saw a crabby, when we na obi yare na car crank. So I was so funny pan nanting fan and bra a crook a crabby car befa wa. Omo bet me di nipa na yeden. Atu no more than a hospital. You can imagine. So sir.
cry you say abobo ya anya.
Oh, and so cry omonom no rural areas no. Just yes, water is life. Ebinumu nya bi. Ukwa streams of water, a stream of water no. And no na omo ekwasisa wo form. Na omo no men that 21st century. Ono a president for man ban and wo kɔ form kwasa nsuo enom. So what you say? And you know, they don't care. Omo betna so omo care about omo ni omo yere ni omo ma eni omo busuafo nko a omo wi a na omo ne Nigerians asa akwa baako ne foreigners akwa baako na omo san edi eni enti sisi ano wo ye Ghana ni a enye wadwen se ye kasa wo beba beka ensamfo bia wo ho se ye nyina ye baako ye ni we mu ye baako ye ni obi a enye baako obi a woni kro e wo ho so ati ase. And this is here, no more and creating more awareness. Send a bear, you bring more people. Now, yet to me, I'm sorry. As a Ghanaians, and I was here, Casa. Ya stagnant at check. Ya can't not to a check. I was here to me, as sorry, say crony idea. Now, yes, we are then. Because Uncle for me, new MPP and this in India, MY. It's not going to help us anymore. Omo basono. My grandmother say a besi usu and kaya shower mouse a day. Omo bay any year, Kadada do much me any year. Omuntimi, they can't. So on. It's me that the mekan nane say, Muma yenfa a kwanya ye bequasto a ye betnasia, ye bedrin, dear, what's ye? So what you say because almost foreigners in who say Ghana, dear, a home red or obia raha, obiate me any ope. So what you say? And then crank it and get it is a video ya we ye. Omo na I fear and panic. One am cry was through, one am our back because in the cost to a crum when slow na one kasa one found one protect one kasa one chena wu. So what I say? Aha. It's yes, you ain't me met now and crank it and kitty way me yam fear and panic be a metal to almost so. It's I say yeah then. You're fighting for our country. It's behind and I says you see no yeah ba protest near deba. It's in a quiet befaso a protest in a becosono and none at this time yeah ba near Baba Junjian, and only we can just do it behind the scene. Yeah, mamma, now we're so man for me who your prince I perceive. It's in a mecano and penny for no, or more evil, or more before for Libya. It's an idea on betting me up wine. So what I say?
Yeah. Mr. Ben.
Yeah, Raj, I think I 100% agree with Madam Angie on the approach. We can't say much online, but I think we know and we've identified that leadership has basically failed us as a people. and we are not against them. What we can do is to contribute our efforts to help build the country. So the way I think we can do it is there are a lot of Ghanaians doing amazing work in various parts of the world, both in Ghana and in other places. What we need to do is to bring all these minds together under one roof. And if we can then have one word against those in leadership, basically, we are going to hold them accountable if we're able to achieve that. We hold them accountable for their roles because you can't take on a role without experience and deliver rubbish. And at the end of the day, the ordinary people are the ones to suffer. That's not acceptable. So, if Ghanaians listen to this channel, please let us come together wherever you are. I think Rash has a number. If you can contact Rash, we are going to come together as a force, not as a political party, but as a force that can support whoever is in power. We're not going to be religious. We're not going to be tribal. We're not going to be anything apart from Ghana, because Ghana must win. We've been through all the challenges that our neighbors are going through now. We've seen it all, but we don't seem to learn from the past, and we keep repeating the mistakes, and we're going nowhere. If we don't start putting our foot together, it's not just the leaders, it's everybody, wherever you are, whatever skill level you have. Let us all come together and let us build Ghana so that Ghana will win. And if Ghana wins, we all win. And that's all I have to say. So please let us all join hands and let's build Ghana.
Yeah, the number is on the screen. So anybody who wants to, join the wagon should please take the number on the screen. And then just contact me via WhatsApp. Then we take it from there. Mr. Kwame.
Yes, Mr. Raj. I think we've basically covered everything, but uh, I think one thing that I wanted to suggest was that uh, let's try and come up with a catchy slogan for the demonstration. We have to start now. Let us decide on a catchy slogan. All of us, let us all choose one. And the next time we meet live, we all bring our, slogan name up, and then we decide on which one is best. And then we set a date. We have to be proactive. Things is getting out of hand. We can't waste any more time. So let us come up with a catchy slogan for the demonstration. Let us try and set a date, and then try and start inculcating Guta and the other civic, organizations, and then let us, even if we have to contribute to pay for adverts in the big, you know, like the Joy
Platform.
FMs, exactly, and
Yeah.
stuff like that, with our catchy slogan that there will be a demonstration, and then we have to start setting up leadership who will represent us, on talk shows and stuff like that to put across our grievances. I think this we need to start from now. This is my
All right.
suggestion. I don't know if
Yeah.
someone else will chip in
And
as
that and
well.
that and that's a nice one. Yeah. Hamza. Hamza.
I think Sunny network, it's
Yeah, I
now,
think.
yeah, it's not working. Na,
Okay.
me pacha, mami bisa bra Kwame asem right quick. Bra Kwame.
Okay. All right.
Sister,
Yeah, me pacha say oh Ghana on.
Pacho debut, mini Ghana, and only assembly. I
Hello.
wish I was in Ghana.
Enti na yen na yen bisa ya ho say enti sisi a na ebe na say demonstration e be na yetimi because Ghana for no, I had to send a who no, they don't see. And you know, this year never saying because we need a lot of people to join us. And then this year no big demonstration. No, you better than I. Yeah, now so you need Ghana hono.
Any na nyame aye adoma ye won nkrofo to say Russia wom are on the ground. You know, it's yempe bibi in my rush so that rush bet me the iron rounds. Well, to go and meet Saguta Fornum any idea to start putting the awareness, you know,
Mm,
across the nation, you know. And it's America say, yes, yeah, we have to come up with a catchy slogan. And then now you set dates. It's say it me set aside dates now. Mr. Rush, any civic organizations, you feel say will be important,
mm-hmm,
now Mr. Rush, it's me one more to let them know that this is our thoughts and our plans, and then we all come on board and make a final
mm-hmm,
decision on when
mm,
the demonstration will take place.
But me no. Good for no. I think say your parents market no. O ma fight but the name say like I was saying say your leaders no. O mo ne Nigerians for no ye ba kunti no. They I'm say good for no ye kra enkwesi hwe. O ma fight for long time besi ne. Enti me de me guta sam no kra no. Me de be ya ye de mfanto nchen for now. Na
Okay.
yeah, thinking about how
But you know what?
demonstrate.
I was thinking, say, one of these days, I'll try and contact the Guta, the leader of the Guta, whatever, and then see if maybe we can have a live section with him.
Okay.
Fantastic. That would be great.
Mm.
Mhm. Yeah.
Because I was finding out a quiet before we sign a big demonstration. No, how is it about? Yeah, saying so. When to
Mhm.
me, so we say we quiet demonstration. I was say yeah, my permission. Mama, you remember a quiet before
Mhm.
so. As I know, man, you bet me enya your friend is saying grounds be a gymnast. We say you free her, you quiet, you free her. So, now you I was saying you how many people so are almost best standing for sa we no demonstration no so wahu e ho ne hia no how I be
Okay.
winning almost source no eno na
Okay.
hia more so wahu enti e ho ne na was
Okay.
say ye tackle ho na ye hwe kwan ye be fa so because most of Ghanaians no bebre didi Nigerians na che especially a man no me ankasa me nkofo e man no wo sika ni brinti no e me man mpo de omu ni problems because Nigerians in ankasa have come out question Ghanaians say identity and now omo me man worry yen man na yen me man de omo worry omo and I'm say shout out to Ghanaian men say omo worry mo because
Well,
we
we are
don't
not
need
interested in
criminal
them.
people in our
Sarkos no
society.
kobo in Bawe, yeah, the one more coin.
Oh.
Enti
Yeah,
mmarima no
Coca-Cola
deɛ
bottle
yɛyɛ
shape, I was
safe wɔ
saying.
hɔ mmarima no deɛ yɛyɛ safe na mmaa no deɛ sika ani bere na nka wɔn a wɔaware wɔn nyinaa na etwitwa wɔn nyinaa ti a nka wɔn a aka no de bɛsua nyansa sɛ wate aseɛ enti no ɛma wɔwɔ ka no na obi nso aba abɛka kyerɛ wo sɛ Nigeria and Ghana deɛ yɛyɛ baako yɛyɛ da deɛ
No chance.
yɛyɛ baako dabɛn
Exactly.
nti no ɛwɔ sɛ yɛ plane nti one day no sɛ mobɛma yɛn instead sɛ yɛbɛba life say no yɛbɛyɛ no yɛfrɛ no sɛn behind the scene na yɛnya nipa bebree na sɛ yɛbɛtua for data no na sɛ nipa bebree bɛba so ne yɛaplane kwan a wɔwɔ Ghana no kwan a wɔbɛfa so na sɛ wɔ sɛ yɛ support financial a na yɛayɛ sɛ wate aseɛ
Matthias, yeah.
saa na ɛbɛyɛ no because anyɛ saa deɛ a da biara sa ne yɛbɛkasa no yɛkasa a yɛakyɛ bra yɛakasa fiti
No
last
crack,
year no
no
ho a
crack, no
bɛsi
crack,
nnɛ
no crack.
it seems like the same thing no na yɛkasa over and over again nti no we have to do something wɔn mo mpo
But
ba
now Anka
abɔnten
me so me
bɛsrɛ
feel say
yɛn
Anka yenya edimbia, because how do we sell it to the people? The only way you bet to me advertise and expose, I say yenya some catchy
Slogan.
concerned Ghanaians, yeah, concerned Ghanaian citizens. And that BB, some
Basa ya wa
slogan.
group,
Yeah,
ya wa
yeah, yeah,
group a
yeah.
friend or citizen Apex, Apex wo ho.
Medjoin no to a group be called Apex Citizens of Ghana. Into
Right.
yeah, should I send me hello and hi? I mean,
Okay.
not
Okay.
me fencing.
And
You
say ano
Martin.
de hia pa ya omo wo Ghana ye benya wo omo because it seems like omo a omo kasa bebre a ye boafu nyina ya omo wo akwantuo mu. Ghanaians nankasa de ese omo ada omo nte ne ekọ. Oho. Na nka bibi si ne ebro omo saa nka omo ni beba omo ho so.
You know.
There is one thing,
Okay.
Auntie Angie Kaya, Raj, I would want to say, sir, if Ube considered and so as a topic for discussion at some point, that's to do with African unity. Sir, we are one. No? I think that we all need to, see it to be digest near TRC. So what really does it mean when the likes of Nkrumah, they shall see with this Pan-Africanism and all. Now, if we can just drill into it more, then people will
Okay.
understand and know say the fact say belief one doesn't mean say yeah back there be.
Enya
Yeah,
ba
like that wouldn't be
Cry.
bad at all. Yeah.
Anya baako yɛyɛ baako anka 1983 na yɛ papa ne yɛ sister ne yɛ brothers kɔɔ wɔn kurom hɔ Nigeria no. At that time, Nana me feel say Ghana was facing difficulties and their hardships and all that. They turned their back on us. Omo ma ye hu say yenka wo mo ho. So what you say?
Exactly.
Enti how come say na de omo kro no jeopardize no and na de omo be
I
my
feel the man who
brother, you are
said,
my
yeah,
sister. How
exactly.
so enti ne yanya baako and we can never be one. Enya adwuma.
So we give four way. No, 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 no,
Eh,
no, no, no. No, no,
Omotena
no, 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 no.
omukrom. Na yentena ye krom. We can do
No.
business together. I know there's no doubt. So what you say?
Exactly.
Aha. But for them, our leaders, no, to open our borders for them to come in, no. No more
No
nyoma basa
chance.
basa de. Enya adwuma because the omo
No.
eba ye krom ba ye ne yentumi nko Nigeria nkonko ye. Eno no has tell you say we are not one. So what you say? Aha. Enti no, I was say ye ho na ye bibi immediately. I say yeah, kasa bebre no.
Yeah, Madam Joyce.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Pacho Bibi can almost like a view and our home ambassador. See,
Hello.
yeah, someone come.
Hello.
Yeah, we
Yet
can hear
on
you, Madam
come,
Joyce.
Sister
Oh,
Joyce.
okay. Okay. Thank you. Me Pacho, Obi Aho to say.
Oh, bien, yeah.
Pacho Obi Aho ye dear.
Obi ahụ ya o.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jamiadum.
Then Yamiasi. A topic and mode a tuja.
Oh, yeah, the
SCC and
Galahad.
I'm
Foreigners now almost taking over the Galamsey site now.
Meka.
Yeah. Yeah, the foreigners now may take you over the Galamsey site now. And I come ask him. Yeah, the expose Sadek Adams here recently.
Okay. It's no prove about say no creo.
Oh yeah, like based on their intelligence, it was credible.
Oh, okay. India. Yeah, me walk and kakra say Ghana no. Yeah, soldier for no. I think say any omu nyina na ye use because me so me TBB say ya share that training for be special.
Hello?
Hello? Yeah, ya share that training for be. Sana me dem me on news na no kra me boana.
Those are the water
There was
dam.
Oh,
special
starting to
training
for the
there.
yeah. Now what we are here.
Enti the me person me can say adenti na yen use ya soldier for no na mum ya sheda akɔfa nkrɔfo foforɔ mom sɛ ɔmo na ɛma bɛ fight.
No, the thing is, according to Sadiq Adams, no, these people are foreign militants, and per investigations, no, they are even in connection with Ghana military personnel. I was say almost fighting that crime. Every time there is any intervention from the military, you know, then they get a tip off and then move to the other country. Into Sana the
Okay, and the government, you know, ba out abe confirm say no press the
Obiamba out.
Obiamba out there and come imagine so say ba out to make confirm there send na air rumors ana.
Oh no, somebody among me confirm
TV station no evidence. What show some video?
Yeah.
Auntie Joyce. I didn't any young force almost say you hear almost run almost make a baby na enti. Because I say send you see raising yen to me force to come out with near maybe yeah person yet as a mine or tear because as some no banner say mpanimfo anka also mobile out ebe confirm ma the whole Ghana who say asemi ayeken no kre asemi ayeken enye just rumors na asem no ye no kre no yentumi enye bi saa eno ane say ye ne ayafa asem no na ye tete asem no saa but nipa ba ku bi ana mienu bi wo ba bia e wose mobile out ebebe kasa enti saa fo no say omo mmadia na ye journalists what's mo come together na mo force o mo ma omani nyina de ya no ehye mo ma no na mo frɛ o mo because ye nta hu sɛ mo ne ye mpanimfo no kra ye interviews na ye te o ma no kasa
Ghana nkasa your journalism no journalist for no young say journalism you know almost lack a lot
me dwi ho amenti ase because ye mo na mo kasa ma o man no the Ghana ni nim no mo na mo koye research na mo de aba out ama ye hu say na say ekoso wo man but ye ntimo nka montimi kura invite ye vice president mo invite wo mo montimi nye open volume bi ma ye ntimi nka ya adwene enti de omo pa na omo ye oh
All right. Madam Hannah.
yeah papa metwa so sa won say senior yes sister can I no correct I was saying bibi sa na your journalist for no omo ye but what say so who your journalist for na omo tete TV station just say even crack someone you be crack omo interview obi a question who hia pa nka omo boss no omo tumi mboso obi to say hwe maybe yi bi ana me hwe video bi a me hwe sa Nigeria for Igbo papa ya waya na ho hene a omo kwatena ho a omo say mana ye mmo omo din wo ne so crime bibi just wutumu say nkrofo no ntumi nipa no interview omo no ntumi imputu omo questions ntumi nsan so just want to me defend you no so ntumi imputi out questions nti ye na kepan wo sa ye journalist for no na secondly so sa adie we say ye kan san ahokwo say ya na Nigeria bibisa kosi ya ye frɛ omo lasawa wo say alasawa ka wo say then new militant group here sisi ya asan aba Nigeria we foreigners sa na omo kofa omo ba ye mo mebo e mo mesuso ye mu na fei ene akoye ohaw bi abeto omo so wahu ye mpanifo no bibi wo ho na sa e hya ase a omo nhwe nsi saa de na no kwan ombehwa ma de na ye kese afei no na afei aboro omo so na pa omo nsa ho na afei omo ntumi treat biom omo ntumi en control biom So nti e ha adwene sadeɛ we senka ɛyɛ ade bi anka wɔ senka yɛ mpanimfoɔ no tumi ma ɔmo ani bere paa anka ɛba out to say na ɛba ayi saa no na nka motu ho anamɔn mo bɛhyɛ ama nkurɔfoɔ wei ɔmo free forest hɔ a ɛfɛ yɛn nipa no ɔmo ba kurom aba abɛ yɛn nipa no na ɛfɛ ɔmo bɛ atake yɛn no so ɔmo twitwa nnua nyinaa wie ɛsɛe forest hɔ wie yɛn na yɛwɔ yɛn yɛte yɛ baabi no so ne yɛsen abɛsɔfa from ɔmo ayi na yɛ mpanimfoɔ te hɔ ɛretwɛ ne saa sɛ nka hɔhoɔ etumi ba bɛyɛ biribi sɛ ne yɛayɛ din ne yɛte hɔ ɛha adwene in fact ɛha adwene paa
so ɔmo kunkum farmers ni bi
Abusafo.
nti obi kɔ ne kum sɛ ɔkɔ farm a ɔmo hu na no makum
waa
Me do baby nti Mr. Raj, where dia me mesra mo kakra, me tie mo keke why? Me ntumi nkasa bi mu. Me do baby nti. Pacho mo so why? Okay, I'm coming. All right.
nti ɛha adwene nti me feel sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ yɛ mpanimfoɔ no sɔre na ɔmo yɛ biribi wɔ ho na ayɛ saa deɛ ɛbɛboro yɛn nsɛm afei yɛbɛdu baabi na Ghana yɛ so yɛbɛnya saa group sɛ yɛ bi a yɛ so ɛbɛtu yɛ so saa nti papa me deɛ kakra a mɛka no me feel sɛ yeah kasa no deɛ ne yɛ sista baako kasa yɛ akasa kasa no deɛ ɛwɔ mu saa ba wohu saa ma ne yɛ mpa aba wɔ ho mo deɛ yɛnku so ankasa because no ɛna ɛma first na amanfoɔ bebree nyan saa Nigeriafoɔ ayi na ɔmo adwene mmaa so sisi kakra saa kasa yaa kakra na ɔmo te na ɔmo yɛ ne fɔ ɔmo adwene ba wɔn ho so nti ɛno deɛ sɛ yaa kasa sɛ yaa na yɛde twe yɛka ne sɛn yɛde nya nipa kasa se ya yan start ne se ya enka menye ne se ye nuanom a ye nyinaa ye gu free frank ye bete enti kasa ne me nua ma ye mpa ba wo ho mu de ye nkasa ba actually no ne ye tu ho anamon so like ye kasa ne ye tu ho anamon so kasa de ma ne ye mre ye bo ne one thing kura ye mmo so a me feel say no na be ma nipa ate de ye koso why enti ma mo ma ye mpa ba to me that's papa.
But in a way, it creates awareness.
Yes, sir.
All
Sir.
right.
Another
Thank you
thing
very
is
much.
Nigeria for us, Omutie Mr. Raj program, no.
Oh, yeah.
Because Mekai.
Oh, yeah,
Omutie.
after me sending me messages near you.
Exactly. It's in a woman Omutie say, Yeni Abre. Yeni Abre, Yentna say, Mamu me say you crew. I mean, young girls, 16-year-old girls, now I'm in I'm crying area so in the estates. Sada yeah, young titi, sir. And yes, on I am a man on titi, some year jantra, I will quite, I mean, neighborhood. I didn't subai no. You know, it's about time. I mean,
One said,
I'm
All
Raj.
right.
One said, guy now. Yeah, video or buy your bed threatening one. And send your break us or mutino, and no crack, and
exactly.
no, do we are or the giant videos. Most of us said on your videos, my view. So, okay.
Because
Okay, so,
Say, in my response to him, no, my caption say, instead of obeying videos, pressing authorities over like unnecessary demands near them. Why doesn't he channel his energy towards a nyame akoso omo country omo pressure and since then to the and right after my his next program on TV. Hello, what's the main
Hello, yeah, now we'll break it. We'll break here.
Indeed, right after my response to him, no, in the next video, no, in his next content, he was rather addressing issues going on in Nigeria. Now talking about the bad governance, the crimes going on there, and I was like, oh, okay.
You are learning.
Yeah. And then, like the way he used to go, like and authorities now they have to do this about this for them, they have to reduce this for them, see to the who be this on the channel.
Good.
I own him. Who say I didn't say almost per se yeah good name because someone will say kro nankasa now. Sacrifice we almost ba Ghana no ba so nko bi mu de hey you fie. So
Exactly.
Oh yeah,
80
yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
percent niema ɛkɔ fam a no nya bibia tra te sɛ Ghanafoɔ ne yɛ nyinaa yɛ
Exactly.
pɛ te sɛ so because
Using
de
sa
ha
ECOWAS now
aba
as an excuse.
aha so enti aba no aba nti pɛ sɛ bibia yɛ bɔkɔ tra te sɛ Ghanafoɔ no nya kwan tena mehwɛ ne video bi a ɔkɔ ne kurom Nigeria hɔ state baako na ɔne pani bi kasa ɔno ananum o ɔsi ɔha ɔno ani kurom but ontumi ntena hɔ so
Okay.
na wɔka wɔ se mia me fie ani but mia me kurom ani nso me ntumi ɔbɔ state no na me refi ɔse nso me ntumi ntena ha
Wow.
so enti wotumi sɛ ɔmo ankasa na ɔmo ntumi ntena wɔ kurom hɔ enti na ɔmo pɛ sɛ biribiara deda fam ma wɔn na ɔmo de ha ne yɛ ɔmo fie ɛnyɛ nti na ɔno nka
Yes.
ɔmo pɛ ɔmo village na ɔmo atena hɔ yɛ ka no sɛ yɛ bra yɛ sister baako ka sɛ mmaa ne ware yɛ no ɛyɛ strategy o ɔno ani program no so sɛ mo bɛ
Oh yeah, yeah,
obi pa
yeah.
ɔnyɛ yi ɛyɛ strategy bi a
Me publishing this one man eka say a strategy use.
yes sɛdeɛ ɔmo benya stay wo so wopɛ sɛ wonya stay wɔ
Yes.
kuro yi mu a yɛ no saa so when wakɔyɛ sɛ aghanafoɔ obi ba aburokyerɛ a ɔse yɛ mewu a menim sɛ mewu a nti yɛda yɛ adwene sɛ abibifoɔ ankasa in general ɔbɛwo wɔ aburokyerɛ a ɔde bɛnya nkrataa saa na ɔmo so ɔmo strategy na ɔmo use no nti wo baa deɛ yɛde too tirim no pɛ Ghana ni baa hwɛ saa Igbo kini ɔkɔ kankanka show so na yɛ interview no ɔno yɛ yi bibi saa na ɛsɛ nipa no yɛ you obisa girl no sɛ shall I find an Igbo man for you kyɛ sɛ wotumi sɛ ɔmo toto ɔmo ho gu ɔmo de ɔmo ho hyɛ yɛ mmaa no pɛ yɛ mmaa no ɛna na girl no esere ayɛ sɛ ɔde yɛ odi di agorɔ nso no ɔkan ampa so ɔne ne n'ani abere shall I give you one so kyɛ sɛ ɛyɛ ade a ɔmo aplan sɛ ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo tena kuro ni mu ɔman ni mu. Well, because Nigeria need not work. I say you Nigerian Ghanaian, you should stop asking us when are we going? When are we? We are not going. Shut up. We are here to stay. We are here to stay.
Oh, that's my okay. And no na akoswa for so many years intra yenya sa problems because dodoɔ na ɔmo di ɔmo akyi no bebree na half Ghana and half Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Enti no wo ka sans way Nigeria for the problems about my imunti ɔmo nkɔ a onipa saa no ɔntwe ma well
Wow.
onipa
Yeah.
saa no ɔntwe ma nti onipa saa no sɛ yɛama no positions wɔ ɔman yi mu sɛ ɔmbɔ department bi ho ban a saa nipa no sɛ ba sɛ interest national interest a enipa no ɔntumi ɛnbɔ adwuma ɛmma ɔman no because
Dabi.
compromised. Yes.
Yeah, no correct.
These are some of the major problems. I mean, who say and they are very critical. Well, you really can't to me and bulldoze in our way just like that. And unfortunately, that's what it is. The fear and it's over time. Society over time. No, we will get to a point to be a my Ghana nipa saa unique identity no ɛnni hɔ bio
No correct.
sisi a yɛkasa yi hwɛ
That's
morality
what corrupted.
is all over the place. Oh, it's so bad. Ikasa krɔmfoɔ ɔmo a Ghana wotumi mfa Ghanafoɔ koraa wɔ adwuma mu because on bed Daniel where we are. And also if he no maybe on my mojem. Oh, it's very complicated. I don't want to go deep into it, but these are some of the challenges that we should know. Say it's there.
No cry.
Mm.
No cry na wakana. Ghana emba ya pamucho. Iti sa ewudi for we mo. Oh
Now,
man, see ahia.
Chinese form Emma Google villages. Chinese for na mo to do to go. Ma wo rough villages no
Wow.
and these people are also going to grow up, and you need almost my own day, but Ghana is really
Yeah,
Monim said,
endangered.
Monim said, Nigeria for no. Omo a yawo omo nkola na kura without you kind of saying omo ye sorry nkola na omo ye 100% Nigerians a yawo omo wa ha no. Na womo ka ye kasa no. Omo susu na se bibi say ne ba se bia ye demonstrate ye kasa Ghana for mo fa ya adwen ma ye na san krofo no ono wo ka kasa ba ko bato ye hokwo sa nipa say no be opposite. You might think say e wo yonko Ghana ni enso na enye Ghana ni na ye ohokwo. Inti nipa say inti sanyama we bi na ye be suffer from. When you say Nigeria have law say wo your ba na wo ware you kind of say ohokwo foreigner e be take foreigner no 15 years so we benya ohonkrata e no sa na che say watena kronimu Nigeria for 15 years and sana ye be man Nigerian identity and a passport but so oye obema che say wo ye bema na wo ware wo ye Nigerian ni bema na wo ware oba from a foreigner young fans who worry or bar or your foreigner there. Easy so or bar no obenya Nigerian identity. Yeah, the money easily. But say or bar worry foreigner. The young farmer no unless a bear man no foreigner bear man no what's not Nigeria for 15 years. But yen you krumu ha Ghana. Nigerians kita Ghana identities. Ya wonu wa Ghana wa school or full say or ye Ghana ninki kita Ghana passport, Ghana nationality. So no because yeah fam no me tie Nigeria ni bi na ye interview no Nigeria ni so that YouTubers be interview no. Or ye Nigeria ni 100% bokita Ghana nationality. And our no cracka say, aha no de ya wo ha automatically we like Ghanaian. But there a different let's say more free Nigeria no. Or say advantage kakra bi na yen ya wo over you. So just no na ya wo no ha no wo over ayi. But like okita our Nigeria could be at the Ghana. Or the Niama free ha kwa Nigeria or the Bifuso free ha ba. Okita Ghana identity. Debre kita. And so Nigeria, you have into Nigeria, and yet easy to penetrate into Nigeria. And yet easy to penetrate in any of their sectors. But it is so easy as they said they are to penetrate into Ghana. Nti debi ameka say Nigeria, Nigeria moving out of Nigeria na Ghana for 10 years krana. Nigerians easy for them to take over their land. But Ghana, Ghana, Emma Nigeria for 1 week. Yen to me free of himself. Yen to me. You cannot easily penetrate into within themselves. They leave it.
I was just going to come to that.
They leave it. What you say? And so
As
now,
for Igbo for the woman tongue, as I say, Emma Obia, they don't care. Yes,
Igbo crowd your own tongue,
no.
And so being Nigeria ni you know Mr. Nigeria can I say Nigeria ni uncle Nigeria ni any Ghana ni free assassin home. I was in Nigeria ni kura nkita permit wo free Nigeria buy kura nche. On kita
Right.
stay permit I mean kind of residence permit on kita bi.
Exactly.
And so one in Ghana ni pre asase ho omo they are fighting for just
Oh,
asase ho.
you see, the problem ni
Enya bobo.
kwasiampenyi na otong asase no ema
Enya
Nigeria ni.
mobo. Enya mobo.
Kwasiampenyi na otong asase no ema Nigeria ni. Ono na say you blame. Oh, government checks and to check if the guy is legitimate to buy the land. Just always sika nti no eno ano no. Yenya ade sa, you know.
Okay. See then wow, 1 hour 40 minutes. See I any Jumede Besi and then Marawana one bantem.
I'm correct. Man, na minim time I was starting. Na minim time I was starting.
Oh,
To me call you may see what mommy ko check YouTube. To me who one near me bass no.
okay.
To be a sorry.
All right, no problem. See, share next time. I'll schedule another date for the next program and then let everybody know ahead of
Okay.
time. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Thank
thank you
you.
guys for participating, Mr. Ben, Madam Manji, Madam Hannah, and Mr. Kwame.
Thank you
Thank
too.
you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye
Bye.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.